My name is Mona Hakimi. I'm from Malawi and I'm a fellow at the Art Education Department at Zeitz MOCAA.
My name is Bulelwa Gunene. I'm from Eswatini and I'm in the Curatorial Department of Zeitz MOCAA.
My name is Bushen Lovu, Collections Management. I'm from Windhoek, Namibia.
My name is Ivan Jason Ferreira. I'm from the Eastern Cape Institutional Advancement Department here at Zeitz MOCAA.
Hi, I'm Ana Raquel from Maputo, Mozambique, in the Department of Exhibition Management.
I was interested in gaining the skills necessary to working in a museum, and being in the registrar's department, it's very interesting or very engaging, working with the artworks directly.
I wanted to actually be in contact with contemporary arts in the continent, and I just wanted to broaden my experience and also be able to learn, and so I wanted to challenge myself, and I think I made a good choice.
I was looking for a new challenge, specifically outside of my hometown, looking to expand not only my connections and kind of the spaces I'm interacting with, but also looking for new mental and academic challenges, and just something new is very important to me. So, yeah.
And I was really looking for other ways to grow my skills as a curator. So seeing the opportunity was sort of an answer to a prayer for me. And so I really jumped at it and I was really excited.
I used to visit the museum on Africa Wednesdays, when anyone who has an African passport can visit for free. And that kind of access and inclusivity, especially in a place like South Africa, is very important to me. And so it's the Pan-African ethos of the museum that drew me to apply in the first place.
The Pan-Africanism of the program also is just really something really inspiring, and something that I think a lot of other institutions should be looking towards. Being able to speak to and spend a lot of my time with the rest of my cohort has been really really invaluable experience in my own growth as a person and as a curator.
It's not just getting experience in a museum, but it is coupled with the WC theory that we are learning.
Opportunity to meet with currently working practitioners and people in the art scene, and so we get to engage with them on a very personal, face-to-face level.
We have a lot of access for these beautiful and intelligent people that are so committed, so it's very inspiring to be here.
The museum exists within a huge ecosystem, and it's interesting to understand more and more what that ecosystem is, who the museum's partners are.
The highlight of my day, I would say getting to work is one of my highlights. I really enjoy working at the museum. I like the kind of, not challenges, I don't think they're challenges, but there's always something new happening.
How every day is different and adaptable, but it's also seeing who the museum goers are and interacting with them, and getting to have a secondary appreciation for the artworks here by right of viewing or watching other people's enjoyment.
The highlight of my day at Zeitz MOCAA is watching people walk into the museum. So I think people from all walks of life are staggered by the architectural beauty, or the architectural, just the art of the space.
I would say this sounds a little bit silly, but I think lunchtimes and more than informal elements of working at the Zeitz MOCAA.
When all the fellows, when we go and have lunch and just share what we learned today.
The highlight of a day at EWC is, for me, interactions with the professors. They are, in their own ways, wonderful, quirky, super intelligent, really caring, and the conversations with them really stay with me.
I think, again, our curation class is probably one of my favorite things. It's not a daily thing, unfortunately, but it is something that I feel extremely challenged by and mentally stretched.
It's really nice to learn from other students and also from the faculty there. They're so generous as well with their time.
There is a lot of discussion and a lot of critical thinking that goes into our work at UWC.
My research interests are mostly focused on South African queerness.
I'm interested in waithood. So waithood is this word that describes that liminal phase where people are no longer adolescents, but they are not necessarily adults. So I'm interested to study artists in that phase.
I'm interested in analyzing and studying affect and how it shows up, where it shows up, and then how we read affect or attribute affect.
So I'm interested in Black femme and specifically African femme video and performance artists.
So my educational background is in social anthropology, gender studies, and African studies, and I think that probably influenced my research interest. From the beginning of my time at Zeitz MOCAA, I was very curious about the role of the security guards at the museum.